ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम्। नमः श्री शंकरानंद गुरुपादाम्बुजन्मने सविलास महामोह ग्राहग्रासैक कर्मणे। पेज 132 वर्स 20। महाकाशस्य मध्ये यत् मेघमण्डलमीक्ष्यते प्रतिबिम्बतया तत्र मेघाकाशो जले स्थितः। मेघांशरूपमुदकम् तुषाराकारसंस्थितः। तुषाराकारसंस्थितम्। तत्र ख प्रतिबिम्बोऽयं नीरत्वादनुमीयते। अधिष्ठानतया देह द्वयावच्छिन्नचेतनः कूटवन्निर्विकारेण स्थितः कूटस्थ उच्यते। स्थितः कूटस्थ उच्यते। So we were seeing that this chapter has two portions. One, the discrimination between the Sat and the Asat, done in the Chitradeep Prakaran, which is Sanshep Prakaran. And from 18 to 290 is Vistar Prakaran, where Akash example is used. So in the first part, space example is not used, the painting example used, and second part, the space example is used. So after telling about the four stages in creation and how they are superimposed, and how the discrimination has to be done from the Aadhar cloth and the Abhas cloth. That cloth which was painted and the cloth which is all pervading. The Abhas cloth is superimposed on the Aadhar cloth. Number one. Number two, Aadhar cloth is one, Abhas cloth is many. Number three, the Aadhar cloth is all pervading and Abhas cloth is localized. Similarly, there are three conclusions: the all pervasive consciousness and localized consciousness, one consciousness and many consciousnesses, dependent and mithya consciousness, reflected consciousness, and independent and satya consciousness. These 3 points were brought into our mind by this example, and whole thing was for telling that you discriminate between the satya and mithya. This RC was false and Jagat was false, and this all pervasive Chaitanya alone is the true. This was the point mentioned from 1st to 17th verse. Then from 18th verse onwards, Vidyaranya Swami had taken the example of 4 kind of spaces. In the 4 kind of space, he wanted to have the 2 reflected space and 2 non-reflected and non-modifying space. So he said that there is a pot, and in that pot there is, if you don't put water, then the space is called Ghatakash. Total space is Mahakash, and the space in the pot without water is Ghatakash. Then these are 2 spaces. Then the water is put in the pot. So if the moon is there or the sun is there in the sky, so you will see that it is moving. So he introduced another space called Jalakash, not very much talked in other places. Generally we talk about Ghatakash mainly. But here he has talked about Jalakash. I hope you are understanding. And Meghakash. As I said, the cloud stretches for many kilometers, hundreds of kilometers. In that cloud there is a small droplet of water, and therefore cloud shines, and in that the reflection of the space is called Meghakash. You cannot see that, you can have anuman of that. So 4 spaces are introduced. 2 are Ghatakash, Mahakash, Jalakash and Meghakash. Now, in this he says, now what will be his way of approach in this chapter? He will do the Vivek between Jalakash and Ghatakash. That is called Jiva Kutastha Vivek. I am repeating it. He will discriminate between Jiva and Kutastha. Generally we think Jalakash is Ghatakash. And then he will do Brahma Ishwar Vivek. So one is called Jeev Kutastha Vivek is called Tvam Padarth Shodhan. And Brahma Ishwar Vivek is called Tat Padarth Shodhan. And ultimately he will prove how these two reflections are false and how Kutastha and Brahman are one. This is how the chapter will be progressing. And he will equate the Kutastha and Brahman, and that's it. So from 22nd to 103rd verse is Kutastha Jeev Vivek. From 22nd to 103rd verse is Kutastha Jeev Vivek. Then from 104 to 209th verse is Brahma Ishwar Vivek. Then from 210th to 246th verse is Kutastha Brahma Aikyam. Then from 246 to 290th is Phal. Tattvamasi Mahavakya Roop Vedant Vistar. So this is the gross demarcation of the whole chapter. And if these 4 points you understood, then chapter is over. Well, I may not attend now. No, still, because you have still to attend to have the clarity. So 23rd to 103, Kutastha Jeev Vivek. Then 104 to 209 is Brahma Ishwar Vivek. Then 210 to 246 is Kutastha Brahma Aikyam. And after 247th onwards, he will discuss about Phal and Tattvamasi Mahavakya. Let us see now how he goes ahead. So this is the chapter's broad outline. Now we will fill colors. What is there now? In 22nd, 21st we had already seen, and we will see now 22nd verse. What is said here? Let us now find out. Adhishthanataya dehadvaya avachinna chetana kutvat nirvikarena stitah kutastha uchyate. This is 22nd verse. See how analytical he is and how progressive is the thing. There is no abruptness. There is no jumps. There is no going haywire. At the same time, therefore he became very popular. So as you read one Upanishad, so it is said without Panchadashi studying, Vedanta study is incomplete. He got that status, which is apparent and due, I think. So they say Panchadashi is difficult. What is difficult? Kya difficult is? I was in some place in South India, one senior Swamiji sees all that they are cutting each other. We are cutting each other. Where is cutting? Where is cutting each other? If something is wrong, he may bring Purpaksh. That means we have not studied Panchadashi very well. Anyway, Svadhishthanataya dehadvaya avachinna chetanaha. See the 22nd verse. So, dehadvaya avachinna chetana. So we have experience of conditioned chetana, like dehadvaya means subtle body and the gross body. So consciousness is conditioned by subtle body and cause, gross body. How do I say I'm tall, I'm walking, I'm eating, I'm female, I'm male, I put on weight. So you put I, you associate I with the body. This is called the consciousness conditioned by the gross body. Well, is it not right? Totally wrong. Why? Because this body is constantly changing. And from childhood, your whole body has changed. And still you are saying that I am walking, I am talking. That means if really the body was I, then you will not call it my. Anything which is I can't be my. But to the body whom you are saying I am walking, you call it my also. You say my body is sick. My body is not able to bear this load now. How can the same body I be I and my? And therefore you cannot say that there is something wrong in the thinking. Second point is that body is drishya. It is known as this body. How can the knower of the body be the body? Knower will be different than the known. So first is vikar and nirvikar. Second is drishya and drishta. Third point is body is an instrument. Because I say lift the hand, to land, hand is lifting. I said start walking, so walking is there. I said now go to bed, the body goes and sleep. That means there is someone other than the agent or instrument who is using this body. How can instrument be the doer? How can be the knife, be the hand? And therefore body cannot be the I. Three reasons we gave. Three reasons. More reasons are there. More reasons are there. Acha? Drishyam buddhvat sharam etad vilakshanam vidyat ahamadvayam brahma. So, therefore this I should not be body, I should not be the nature of I, body. It is through the conditioning of the body, I is appearing as something. Because if I was one, then I should be not changing, but I is changing. This is called gross body, conditioned by gross body. Now conditioned by subtle body, I say that I am sad, I am very happy. You say my mind, and at the same time you say I am sad, I am happy. I am super excited. I am very, very depressed nowadays. I am sinking. I am sinking. Please go away from wash basin. If you are sinking, don't live near wash basin. I am sinking. I am very intelligent. People don't agree, but I am. Or I am dullard. Or I am very, very brilliant. देखो कितना एक आई हमने कितनी चीज पे कॉन्ट्रडिक्टरी आई भी डाल दिया. I say I am dull, I say I am intelligent, I say I am fine, I say I am sad, then I say I am happy. Because you cannot say one I, therefore it is very natural to say that this I which you are talking should be some conditioning. With the conditioning you are talking, it should not be the original I. This is very clear that this should not be the original I, because I is constantly changing. Therefore don't be so so what is it called? Close to your sadness, and well, this is because wrong experiences. Experience होना अलग बात है, but to justify that experience is not right. So it should not be justifiable experience that I am sad, I am sad. Sadness I think, sadness came but it went away. But I am not, it's like one car came in front of the house and it went away, it drove away. Like one whiff of cloud comes on I go away, what sun has to do with that? It came away, it came. Happiness also came and went away. I am the same. So therefore see the word here, Deha Dvaya Avachinna Chetana. So Avachinna Chetana, original consciousness, conditioned by two bodies. I am unchanging. Adhishthanataya vartate. After adhishthanataya, you have to write vartate. So Anvi will be Dehadvaya avachinna chetana adhishthanataya vartate. Adhishthanataya in the form of substratum. So avachinna chaitanya. So how those sentence will be there? Sentence will be how? Sentence will be Adhar Chaitanya Adhishthanataya Dehadvaya Avachinna Chetana. So same pure consciousness or non-moving consciousness or unchanging consciousness with the conditioning of the two body is seen. Like if you have seen the river bed, clean water is there, and river bed is there, and water is moving. So you will see that the pebbles are there under the river bed. They also appear to be shaking slightly because water is moving. Water is moving. So actually water is not, that river bed is not moving. Neither pebbles are moving, but the quality of the movement of the water is superimposed on that non-moving pebbles. So similarly, the qualities of the movement of the gross body and subtle body is superimposed on the Kutastha Chaitanya or on the self. And I am now saying myself in many ways. And I have told many times that how do I know that something is conditioned and then seen? Because it is seen in many ways. If I say it's paperweight, day and night it is paperweight. If I say it is flower, day and night it is flower. So, but I is the only thing about whom you cannot say. It has many definitions, depending on what conditions are there. That means that what definition you are giving in many is happy, sad, excited, all must be false then. ठीक? They are not true because there are many definitions. I am happy, I am sad. You cannot say I am this. Therefore, I should not have any of the conditioning. I am, full stop. After that, what you add the suffix, that is not right. Because you are going to add many suffixes whole day today. And you will be in fix by adding to the suffix. So it is written here, Adhishthanataya Dehadvaya Vachinna Chetana Kutvat Nirvikarena Sthitah Kutastha. Kutvat. Why it is called Kutastha? Kutastha is called because Kutastha means anvil, on which the goldsmith works. So on that anvil, that goldsmith is working or the blacksmith is working. So all shapes are given. It is very hard. But that anvil does not change. It is called Kutastha. Ye to anirdeshyam avyaktam paryupasate sarvatrangam achintyam cha kutastham achalam dhruvam. Bhagavan has said in 12th chapter, Kutastha word has been. Another place Kutastha word has come in Bhagavad Gita. Which chapter? 6th. 15th chapter. 15th chapter. नहीं? 15th chapter. द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरस् अक्षरमेव च क्षरस् सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थो अक्षरमुच्यते. But two places Kutastha has different meaning. In 12th chapter, Kutastha has the meaning of the consciousness which is not moving. And in 15th chapter, Kutastha is the name of Maya or Avyakt. Only same word, different meaning. How I'll be? They are trouble me only. Bhagavan troubles me. We should give only one word, one meaning, that we are safe. Kutvat निर्विकारेण स्थितः कूटस्थ उच्यते. 6th chapter में कहाँ कूटस्थ आया है? हाँ? क्या? कूटस्थ? कूटस्थ विजितेंद्र. पूरा श्लोक क्या? कूटस्थ विजितेंद्रिय कहाँ है? ना, 6th chapter में नहीं है. What? हाँ? कोई बोल ही नहीं रहा है. Honor quiet. हमें तो नहीं लगता कोई. कूटस्थ. अच्छा, ज्ञान विज्ञान तृप्तात्मा, ये वाला है. ज्ञान विज्ञान तृप्तात्मा. हाँ? कूटस्थ विजितेंद्रिय युक्त इत्युच्यते लोग योगी समलोष्टाश्म कांचना. ये श्लोक बोल रहे हैं. ज्ञान विज्ञान तृप्तात्मा कूटस्थ विजितेंद्रिय. चलो अच्छी बात है. यही श्लोक है. Generally he doesn't say wrong. Sometimes I think it's wrong, but यही श्लोक. कोई बोलते ही नहीं. अधिष्ठान तया देह देह द्वय. बोले सब अच्छा ही है, सब ठीक है, सब अच्छा है, क्यों परेशान है आप? ना हो क्या फर्क पड़ता. मान के कूटस्थ है भाई. आई एम बिलीविंग कि वो कूटस्थ है. अभी चार आकाश समझ गए हम. एक कूटस्थ है, एक जलाकाश, मेघाकाश और ब्रह्म है. क्यों आप परेशान है? गीता में यहाँ है, वहाँ है, वहाँ है. हो जैसा भी ये सब अच्छा ही तो है. तो ठीक है. Let's now go to the next verse. This is Kutas Ji Vivek going on. Don't forget what's going on. What's going on, because chapter is long and I want to take speed. ज्ञान विज्ञान तृप्तात्मा कूटस्थो विजितेंद्रिय युक्तित्युच्यते योगी समलोष्टाश्म कांचना सुरिन मित्रारुदासीन मध्यस्थ द्वेष्य बंधुषु साधुष्वपि च पापेषु समबुद्धिर्विशिष्यते. योगी युञ्जीत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः एकाकी यत चित्तात्मा निराशीर परिग्रह. इनको एकाकी याद आ गया. तो 23rd वर्स, लेट अस नाउ सी. देखो कूटस्थ, हम लोग कहाँ विवेक करते हैं? Let us now see the 23rd verse. Kutasthe kalpita buddhi tatra chit pratibimbakah prananam dharana jiva samsarena sayujyate. So, kutasthe buddhi kalpita. On the kutastha, kalpita means mithya. The buddhi is imagined. How do you say? By saying I am intelligent or I am foolish. Both are kalpit only. Because you have superimposed the dharma of the buddhi on the self. Full stop. Kutasthe kalpita buddhi, full stop. Acha. Buddhi you can take for gross body, subtle body. Acha. Kutasthe kalpita buddhi. Don't say buddhi. Buddhi. Half sa is there. There visarga is there. Kutasthe kalpita buddhi. So, tat chit pratibimbakah. Tatra matlab sukshma buddho. In the buddhi. Chit pratibimbaka means there is a reflection of the consciousness. Alparthe. Ka is for kutsitarthe, alparthe. Therefore, bala and balaka. Small child is called balaka. One is called balaha. So, bala means something small. So, small reflection is there of the infinite. So, tatra chit pratibimbakah. Tatra means in the intellect, there is a reflection of the kutastha. Acha. Reflection of the kutastha, yes. And therefore you use all this expression of the buddhi dharma. I am happy, I am sad, I am very excited, I am very, very brilliant, I am not brilliant on this issue, I don't know anything. Everything you add, you associate the dharma of the buddhi with the I. And then you suffer unnecessarily. Unnecessarily you are suffering. Because you are sufferless. Sufferless, say no suffering less. You are suffering less or suffer less. You have no relation with the whom you are suffering. You have no relation. The kutastha has no relation with the intellect. Acha? No relation with the intellect. And it is tatra chit pratibimbakaha. This chit pratibimbaka is called Jiva here. Is called I here. What we call practical I. Transactional I. I have passed the examination. I have failed the examination. So don't get very sympathetical about your this wrong I. And this is called Jiva. Jiva. Chichaya aveshitau buddho. Jiva. यही जीव महाराज. अच्छा, हाँ. चितिच्छाया समावेशात जीवस्याद व्यवहारिका. चितिच्छाया समावेशात जीवस्याद व्यवहारिका. So, prananam dharana jiva. Now this is the holder of the prana. Holder of the prana. How? It's the holder of the prana. That means it is saying that prana, bag of subtle body, causal body and vasana, this is the bag of the jiva. And this jiva goes from one body to another body along with this baggage, which is always excess baggage. It is excess baggage. Then sits here in one body, opens its shop for 40, 50, 70 years. Then again does transaction. Then again leaves. So this is called the sansarena sayujyate. It is endowed with the samsara means movement. It is endowed with, this is what is called mamai vamsho jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana manashasthani indriyani prakriti sthani karshati shariram yadavapnoti yachapyutkramam ishvara. Ishvara is for Jiva there. So Jiv mamai vamsho jivaloke jiv bhuta sanatana manah shasthani indriyani prakriti sthani karshati. It takes out the mind and the sense organ. And shariram yadavapnoti yachapyutkramam ishvara yacha upkramati ishvara. यही है, ये ट्रैवलिंग चल रही इनकी. सो प्राणानाम धारणा जीव संसारेण सयुज्यते. बट व्हाई ही इज मूविंग? बिकॉज ऑफ हिज ओन प्रॉब्लम्स ही मूव्स. बिकॉज इट थिंक्स आई एम फाइनाइट. बिकॉज इट गैदर्स वासनास. बिकॉज इट गैदर्स कर्म फल. And because of the karma phal, it has to go to enjoy another body, another karma phal. While enjoying it, creates more fruits of action. And this way, its movement continues. Have you heard this shlok, na? Shariram yadavapnoti यच्चाप्युत्क्रामति ईश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात्. बोले which chapter is Panchadashi? Only this much I know. Don't think I am so foolish. I know it isn't coming in Durga Sapshati. So prananam dharana jiva. Prananam dharana jiva samsaren sayujyate. ठीक है? See, don't take it objectively. You see how we become in our whole day. We identify with certain ideas, certain thought, and we unnecessarily suffer. Nobody is suffering. I am suffering. Everybody is enjoying life. I am the only one who is suffering. Unnecessarily I am thinking. Learn to disidentify. Learn to see your life from a distance. Don't be so close to your life. The secret of being happy is this only. Don't come too closely to the experiences that you are having. We are too close because those experiences are not true. They are a passing cloud in your mind. And situations are also passing cloud. See, one event passes, another event starts. Where we are thinking we will have opening. Oh my God, very big openings is there. He is going to open, big kitchen is there, premier is coming, my God. It all went like a whiff of wind. Now the same incident 1 week back was very big and now it appears small. Same incident. Everything is over. It is started, it over. Now what to think? Nobly feeding is started, so many people are there. It's all started, so it will be over. Only cook has come, new cook has come. He has come, he is doing his work, he is fine. Only kitchen is ready, kitchen is not built up, kitchen is whole time. It is built up, it is ready now. Or in my life, that will happen. I am going out, I am going to this place, that is over. Before going, I feel this center has to be visited, that center. Oh, I have to go in that. After some time, that center is over. I go to the center, as if nothing had happened. The same incident was appearing very important. After that incident has passed away, it becomes so small. Howsoever tragic it may be, howsoever it may be sorrow giving or joy giving, the same thing, as if the cloud has gone and again I am the same. So don't take it so big in your life, anything. What he said, what he did not say, leave it to God. So samsaren chayujyate. This is called samsar. Who is constantly saying, I am doing, I am loving, I am walking, I am talking, I am hating. Always it is in verbal form. Ing, it is in ing. In Singapore, one girl was there, her name was Ing. Ing. So prananam dharanat jiva, prananam dharanat ing, samsaren sayujyate. He is subject to samsar, means experience of being tormented, experience of being helplessness. Sorrow is experience of helplessness, and it is imagined helplessness. It is not real helplessness. You are suffering because of your thinking, not that somebody is making you suffer. You are suffering because you have chosen to suffer. If you had not chosen to suffer, you wouldn't have suffered. If issues are not in your hand, give it to God. Don't become a tissue in the issue. Now he is now illustrating by the example of Jalakash. Next row, page 24, page 133, verse 24. Jal vyomna ghatakashah yatha sarvastirohitah तथा जीवेन कूटस्थः स्वन्योन्याध्यास उच्यते. Jal vyomna ghatakasha. As we see, the space in the water is concealing the pot space. Space in the water is concealing the pot space. Tatha sarvastirohitah. It is not a physical thing. See, because when I say in the space, what is it? Well, it's water. Is your attention on the space in the ghatakash, in the ghat, which is non-changing space? First thing, if I say what is in the pot, the person will say water. He will never say space is there and then water is in the space. And supposing I move that water, so you will see that my face in the water is also moving. So I will say, what is it? Well, my face is moving in the water. But I don't understand that this space in the water is nothing but superimposed on that space which is not moving at all. which is the pot space. On the pot space, the space of the water is superimposed. I hope you are understanding the example. Only what is pot space? Hello. We had seen that what is pot space. Why these things are so difficult? No, it's not difficult. It's much easier than your life and your mind. It is easy to understand this rather than your mind. Why my mind? Everybody's mind. Jal vyomna ghata kasha yatha sarvastirohita. ना सिंपल तो बता रहे हैं भाई ये है सपोजिंग दिस इज अ पॉट बोले अंडरस्टूड डोंट गिव द एग्जाम नो लिसन सो दिस इज द पॉट and this, see, I move this water I move. So this light is moving in that. This light which is reflected here is moving. But there is a space in the glass which is not moving also. So and because of that space, only this space is there. Because of that space, glass space and the reflection of the water in the glass, there are two spaces are there. And that non-moving space is still there. Well, how to get it? Let us throw the water. No. By throwing the water or not throwing the water, it has nothing to do. Even if water is there or not there, that space in the glass will be there as it is. And it is totally untouched by this water and the space in the water. But my attention is, if I ask, what is it? So he will say, no, it is the water. I will never say it is the water in the space. I will say it's only a water. I hope you have understood the example. Will I see? I already had understood that earlier also. जल व्योमना घटाकाशः यथा सर्वस्तिरोहितः तथा जीवेन कूटस्थ. In the same way, Jiva is concealing the kutastha or the unchanging self. Jiva is concealing. It is not a physical concealing, it's an intellectual concealing. It is not physically something is concealed. Like the ornament has concealed the gold. It is not physically, it is in my intellect, it has concealed. So the I which is partless, the I which is bodiless, the I which is timeless, I feel I am in time. I feel I am in space. I feel I am now working. I have a lot of work to do today. Today is a very busy day. Acha, today I have to go to market also and purchase some things for myself. What? Some little things. Some cashews I have to purchase. Almonds I have to come purchase because mind is not working. Therefore I'll purchase some almonds. Maybe after eating that, my mind will be stronger. And Chavanprash I have to take. Chavanprash. I have to eat because body has to have heat. My body is feeling very cold nowadays. So I have to take care of my body. Acha, not the mind. No, mind is difficult to take care. Why don't you nourish the mind? Well, where nourish to flourish. Some said flourish to nourish there. This confusion is always there. Whether to flourish to nourish or nourish to flourish. Anusuya said, I think, flourish to nourish. It is natural, it can be a slip up. You have to flourish to nourish. Sometimes they give donation. They also wrongly write, flourish to nourish. This is for flourish to nourish. So इसे होता रहता है. So तथा जीवेन कूटस्थ. By the jeev, the kutastha is veiled or concealed. Please don't see it objectively. I am repeatedly saying this point. We see it very objectively. Just see in your life. Always relate with your life, with your experiences, with your yesterday's experiences, with your experiences regarding somebody. So, the reflected I has veiled the kutastha I, as if it has veiled. And about the kutastha I, Gita, 2nd chapter from 11th shlok to 25th shlok is the commentary. About the kutastha I. Yainam veti hantaram yaschainam manyate hatam. Ubhautau na vijanita nayam hanti na hanyate na jayate mriyate vagatachit, etc. It is all for kutastha, which does not die, which is nirvikar, shashvatoyam purana, all is there. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, na chainam kledayantyapah, na shoshayati marutaha, अच्छेद्योयम अदाह्योयम अक्लेद्यो शोष्य एव च नित्य सर्वगतस्थाणुः अचलोयम सनातनः अव्यक्तोयम अचिन्त्योयम अविकार्योयम उच्यते तस्मादेनं विदित्वैनं नानुशोचितुम् अर्हति, etc. etc. is the description of the nirvikar I, the drishta, what I often call. But on that drishta, because thoughts are there, thoughts are coming, so I identified with the reflection of the drishta in the thought, then I use the word, because paristhiti creates a thought, situation creates a thought, somebody insulted. So this is very natural that this was insult. This is fine. This was insult. But after to say I was insulted, that is an error. This was insult is fine. But I was insulted is not fine. Somebody honored, so this was an honor given to the body is fine. But I was honored, this is where slip is there. And we slip so many times in a day that it has become a practice to slip. I am honored. I am honored. This is tall, it's fine, but I am tall. This is a slip. Slip means where there is an ignorance factor. It is a fall. It is an ignorance factor. And therefore, one has to be super careful that the situation, what it creates a thought, should not become my skin. Cloth should not become my skin. Let the cloth be cloth, let the skin be skin. What is the difference? Cloth you can take out at will, skin you cannot take out. I can take out my shirt, it has become warm. Bole, but I'll take out my skin. You cannot take it out. Now what happened, moment you identify, the cloth becomes in skin. Moment you say, I am sad, after that thought will stay. It has no longer, it will play upon you now. Now you have no right over to lose it now. Anything what you possess, you leave it over there. You have lost the right to be independent of that. So possession and independence don't go together. You are possessing the thought, now that thought will play upon you, it will create havoc, it will create dance on you, thunder on you, make you sad, take you up, take you down. After that, you are totally at the mercy of that thought. So you have no right to now not do anything. And with that mind, you will not do anything because your mind is not in a great state after that. So when you are sleeping, at that time of sleeping, you should have been very careful. It is an intellectual care. That you can, it is the art of distancing that reflection. Don't kill the reflection. Distance that reflection. Falsify the reflection. Between kutastha and between reflected eye, create a distance. Between the water, space in the water and space of the glass, see a total difference. While it is moving, the space in the water is not moving. So this is called Kutvan Nirvikarena Sthita Kutnare. तथा जीवेन कूटस्थः सह अन्योन्याध्यासः उच्यते. So kutas is superimposed on this mind, and mind is superimposed on kutas. That's called anyonyadhyas, mutual superimposition. Like if you put the hot iron ball in the fire, so as now new thing has happened. Now it has become red hot ball. So that black ball has become hot ball. Cool ball has become hot, and fire has taken a form. Now it is a round fire, and fire has become heavy. Fire which did not have weight has become heavy. That ball which was not hot, it has become hot. This is called anyonyadhyas. So today also, what has happened now? That the mind which did not have I-ness, it has taken I-ness. And I-ness which did not have a shape, it has taken a shape. So mind has taken a reality and consciousness has taken a shape. Like the fire took a shape and fire has weight, and iron ball has become round. Iron ball has become red and hot. So that is called mutual transfer of the qualities, as if. I hope you are understanding. That is called anyonyadhyas. Okay. Consciousness does not have a shape, but I feel I have a shape. I am not in a good shape nowadays. But your shape is very good. No, not physically. I am not in a good emotional shape. And of course, financially, I'm not good. But emotionally also, I'm not in a good shape. I couldn't sleep last night. Why? Because I slept in the day. So, yatha jivena kutastha so anyonyadhyasa uchyate. कितना समझा रहे हैं. Well, every day we are actually listening that, but still we forget. And we behave as if we have never read anything. We behave as if we have never heard a single class. This is the play of Maya. This is where Maya Rani says, see, I am winning. I am winning. Well, you can listen to Vedanta 1 hour, whole day is mine. पूरा दिन तो मेरा है, तुम सुन लो थोड़ी देर. 9:30, 9:40 you can listen. After that whole day I'll play havoc on you. After that I'll see that you are not happy. No, I will be happy. Let me see. I'll create some situation from outside. Somebody will say something and create a thought and you'll be drowned in that. Let me see if you can be happy today. I will be. I'll be very happy today. Okay, I'll see. Let's see who has the last laugh. You can laugh temporarily. Hari bhajan bina sukh shanti nahi. Now let us see 25th verse. Ayam jivo na kutastham vivinakti kadachana anadira vivekoyam Mula Vidyeti Gamyatam. So, Ayam jivaha kutastham na vivinakti kadachana. Because of the avidya, this jeev cannot discriminate that he is not the jeev, but he is kutastha. Don't forget what topic is going on. From 23rd, from 22nd to 103, Kutas Ji Vivek will go on. Well, it's so long. So long. I understood. No, we don't understand. I have not understood. No, he will clarify more. He will analyze. You see how he will analyze. Don't worry. Acha? If I have to write a book, it will be over. This is why you are here, no? So if you have to write, first you can't write in Sanskrit because you're not able to read even properly. So ayam jivo na kutastha. So ayam jiva kutastham na vivek. This will go like that. Ayam jiva will not go will na kutastha. Ayam jiva kutastham na vivekti. He is not able to discriminate that I am not this jiva. I am not this false entity. I am not a reflection. He is identifying with that only. Acha? Then, so, anadi avivekoyam mula vidya iti gamyatam. This is called Mula Vidya. Mula Vidya. And Mula Vidya, because of this avidya, this, what happens? This is anadi. This is beginningless. Beginningless ignorance will be there. Okay. Understood. So what is Mula Vidya? Mula Vidya, this Vivinakti word is which dhatu is there? Seventh conjugation. Parasmepadi lat pratham purush ekvachan. So Mula Vidya is not recognizing Kutastha as different from Jiva. Mula Vidya is there. So this is ignorance is there. We will see more tomorrow. Time passes very fast. पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।